What the fuck is going on, everybody? Today we are doing my story. Off the dome piece, no cuts, make it like 10 minutes long. Let's just jump straight into this thing. To start off, right now I am a freshman. I go to college and I'm doing business and making videos right now. So let's go rewind all the way back. Whenever I was a kid growing up, I was always kind of like the cocky dude. Always had a lot of attention from my family, from my friends. And I go through elementary school, middle school hits, COVID happens. I really don't hang out with anybody. Everybody out here was fucking gooning left and right. It was just, you know how the days were back in COVID. So we get through it. High school is starting up, and I remember I didn't really fit in much. I was trying to get along with everybody. I had this friend group, and they all pretty much hated me, and it was not a good feeling. And I remember I was just a super annoying kid, thinking that everybody deserved my attention, or I deserved everyone's attention, and it resulted in me having like no friends whatsoever. So I get through my freshman year, sophomore year comes around. This time, instead of trying to be so annoying, I would just be myself. And a lot of the times it would push people away. I still didn't have that many friends, but I was getting there. We were making progress. I felt like at least I'm not annoying and I am being myself, which is how you attract the right people. So junior year comes around. And this is where shit made a change, and my life really made a big difference. I had my best friend to this day, and we just did everything together. We started hanging out with girls, which we had never done before. That was new to us, and it gave us a little bit of confidence that we could be our own independent people. And it kind of started a wave of us just being ourselves, making new friends, being more leaders rather than followers. So we were able to attract more friends that way. And it really was a big turning point, at least social, in my life. So at the time, I had also, of course, been on TikTok, not posting, just watching videos like everyone else. And I'd always seen the videos of, red pill this, red pill that, women suck, and, gooning's bad, all this kind of stuff. And I was just so, annoyed, frustrated, felt like there was nothing good out there. Just pure bad stuff being fed to people. And I came across this one dude one day. Those of you guys who watch me a lot, you'll probably know who I'm talking about. But I saw one of his videos and I was like, damn, this dude gives really good advice. I really correlate with this. I agree with all of it. It's smart. Basically, I just immediately loved watching this guy. And over the next few months, I'd watch him here or there. He'd put out some good videos. I'd be like, wow, I'm learning a lot from this guy, but I'm not taking it too seriously. And as the months and months go by, senior year, such a blast, great time, tons of friends, just because me and my best friend, just built our own group, and it was a great time. And I kept watching this guy, watching it, and I always thought in the back of my mind, it would be sick if I started making videos like him, because he changed my life so much and gave me confidence, and so many things from his videos I applied to my own life, and it got me so much further. And without that, I don't know if I would have been as confident or the same person. And I was like, I want to be able to have the same impact that he had on me that I could give to someone else to truly change their life. So I was thinking, I really want to start posting, but I'm too scared to because there's people at my high school, So I told myself on the last day of school, graduation, I was going to post my first video. Didn't matter what it was. I was just going to start posting. And I was super scared. I remember thinking, dude, what am I doing? The world's going to end. I was watching all these videos and people were like, you just need to do it and take the step. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I'm scared, bro. And the day comes around and I said, am I really going to let myself down, or am I going to full on send this shit? And that's exactly what I did. I picked up the phone, I yapped about talking about bikinis with a sped up voice, and I hit post. And it got like 26K views, my first video. Everybody from my high school, oh, this guy lost a bet. Take this down, bro. You're not him. This is what bro does right after graduation. And I just kept posting. I kept posting more and more and more. And over the course of the summer, I had built about 1,000 to 2,000 followers. And over time, it just mentally, just boom, boom, boom. I just learned to suck it up and get over the hate comments. And I get ready to leave for college. And I was thinking, college, this is going to be great. Nobody's going to give me shit for this because, we're all adults here and high school is over. There's no drama. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Hopefully there's not like a cussing thing on here. I sometimes get bad at talking, so I just use filler, and it's probably not the most professional, but ask me. Anyways, college comes around. Nobody really knows who I am. And I post this video because the first week was rough. I hated it. I had no friends. And it wasn't because I wasn't a likable dude or I was annoying. It was because I didn't know anybody and I didn't want to rush a fraternity just because that's just not my thing. I'd rather focus on the videos and having fun my own ways. Nothing wrong with joining Greek life. And I posted this video and I basically said, attention everybody at my university. This first week sucks. Everybody here is just performative, a kiss ass, trying to get drunk or get laid. And I hate it here. But we're going to stick it out and see how it goes. And the video ended up getting like 50K views. And it was crazy. People I remember I was standing in the line to the dining hall to get my food. And this dude says, yo, you make TikToks, right? And I said, yeah, bro, I do. And I was like so surprised that someone actually noticed me. And that was just the start of it. It kept more and more people started recognizing me more and more. And I was like, yo, low key, this could get huzz. I'm not saying you should do it for the huzz, but I was like, this is a side effect, a good side effect. So I start making a few CSU videos here and there because that's where I go. Simply just to, rile people up, get a little bit of motion going. Literally didn't add anything to my actual page or brand. It was just for fun. And of course it worked. More and more people see. Oh, it's Zayne Abbott. It's the TikTok guy. Lots bad, some good. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, bet this is sick. And I get a message saying that my address to my dorm has been leaked online and that my phone number is being threatened to be leaked. And I freak out because this has never happened to me before. I go from just this little senior in high school who wanted to post about bikinis and impact others to now I'm being exposed in front of my whole school. And I was like, you know what? That dude I looked up to, the whole reason I started posting, he wouldn't let that stop him. He would say, that ain't shit, I'm gonna keep going. And everybody was like, dude, how are you gonna keep posting after this? I could never, that's way too stressful. It would have gotten to me by now. And I was like, that is not gonna be me, bro. This just adds to the story. And so we get through it and, I keep building my page, growing here and there. And as of making this video, I'm at 8.4K on Insta, and I just hit 7K on TikTok, which I know when I'm way bigger, I'm going to look back at this video, and it's going to be like, holy shit, bro is only 18 recording this. Anyways, so after the whole dorm address leak thing, I'm like, all right, bet, keep growing, and yeah, here we are. Now I make ads for brands because I just have connections from my following now, and I was able to be fortunate enough to do that. Yeah, it's not just lucky, but because I built it and I earned it. But we're kind of restarting because we're sucky at that, and we're learning the process, and we're going to get good, and we're going to keep building. So really exciting things to look forward to. I think my life in the next year is going to be completely different than I could ever imagine. And I know that my TikTok and my Insta is going to hit at least 100K. That's the goal. And yeah, our physique is going to look crazy. Our following is going to be good. We're going to be doing this all for impact. A lot of people do it for money. A lot of people do it for clout, which, yeah, that's a cool side effect. And yeah, I'll admit there's a few posts I've made that have purposely riled people up for a little bit of attention. But that goes to show the amount of impact posting can do. And I went from having no friends in high school as a freshman and sophomore to now being so confident that I can go anywhere, getting recognized by people, having my best friends surrounding me, supporting me, having a following, being able to post about whatever I want. And life is great, bro. Genuinely, if you zoom out, life is amazing. So I'm here to tell you, whether you're in high school, middle school, maybe you're the same age as me, maybe you're older, maybe you're out of college, just realize how fast life can change, bro. I thought I was in the biggest rut ever. I thought, damn, I have no friends. My life sucks. Even that first week of college, I was thinking, damn, bro, I want to transfer. I hate this place. I genuinely am miserable here. And I told myself, give it a week. It'll work out. And that is exactly what happened. So that's really my story. That's how I came to be the person that I am. And I would never trade it for anything. So hopefully this could give some inspiration to someone who's scared to start. And if you guys like longer videos like this, I could go into a million other stories. But I hope you guys have a good night. I'm exhausted. It's a Saturday night. I could have been out partying and dicking around, but I was like, you know what? I want to really lock in and edit some of these ads and get them up and running, try to make some bank, and make some videos, because that's truly what I enjoy. Yapping at this camera is so much fun and so freeing. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good night, and maybe next week I'll throw up another video. Goodbye.